Sorry, that's all I got. That's all I got. Hope that sounded okay. Not really into Halloween, I'm not gonna lie. I thought everyone's doing shit about Halloween, so I'm still red. Let's fucking sort that out. This one? Oh, hello! It's me, Tony Fighter! Sorry about that random intro, my Halloween themed intro. So welcome to this week's Pickups Halloween special. There's not one Halloween themed game in here, so calm down if you think it's going to be all Halloween themed games. Maybe you can argue one or two of them Halloween themed, I suppose. Maybe not. I've just been watching loads of YouTube this week, and there's one channel I discovered. Sorry, I'm going off topic, and I thought, fuck, this woman, only a young woman, and she's really presents herself really well, the way she talks as if she's on TV. I thought, that's what I want to be like. And then I do an intro like that and ruin it. So I'll just be myself, you know. Today was an amazing day. And yes, Holy Grail alert. Expect you'll have to wait for that. I'm going to do my online pickups. And then I went to 3 stores today. And I did really well in all 3 stores, okay? I tell you what I'll also do. I bought a game. I'll just forget about my digital games. Talk about them. So I bought a Mobile Suit Gundam Battle Operation Code Fairy. That game there. I bought that in the week. It was on half price sale. It's the deluxe or whatever version it is. So you get Volume 1, 2 and 3 for cheaper. Almost the price of one episode or one volume. There should be a trophy. I've only played it a little bit. It's quite hard. There should be a trophy on how to change the language from Japanese to fucking English. That was the hardest part so far. So, where's my trophy, Sony? But so far so good. I think it is the game I had the itch to play, you know. I've been meaning to get into the Gundam universe for a long old time, you know. I'll stick with my original idea I had. So I've actually traded it in as well. I bought in the week Watch Dogs Legion. Brilliant game, or start of the game was brilliant. London, I've said it before, is one of my favourite cities in the world. I thought, this is amazing. Then it got even better then when I could summon a drone, climb on the drone and just fly around London, and it's fucking stunning. And then I got to this level, and it got even better again then, where it was referencing my favourite Assassin's Creed, Syndicate, where they like statues of Jacob and Evie Fry and stuff like that. I'm like, oh my god, this is excellent. It was only a side mission, but I thought, brilliant. I thoroughly enjoying that game. And then it's going up like that, then it went down like that. That's why it's gone. Can't jump. Or you can jump, it works 50% of the time. Thinking about it now, maybe you've got to hold down the jump button, but it was broken, okay? And it was really frustrating. I'm in like this tomb, and it's quite simple. Any other game, you just, I got to jump up there. Jump. Then jump was working about 23% of the time, and then you fall all the way down, you got to start again. I was like, do I really want to be playing this shit in 2022? So, gone. I had pretty much what I paid for it, trade-in store value, you know. Another game I bought on Amazon. I do recommend this, okay. I think I paid £8 for this. It's 13. This is the Steelbook. What a stunning Steelbook, guys. Yeah. Well happy with that. And it's got it's really nice inside as well. If you didn't know, this is a game that came out on the GameCube, Xbox and PS2. You also get these fucking card things, postcards or whatever the fuck they're called. But what was interesting with this, right? I know when they first launched it, it was an absolute terrible flop. I think you can still class it as a flop now, you know. I did have it brand new as well, sealed for £8, right? But it was really buggy, and I'm really glad I did it this way as well. I do you know when you're installing a game and it takes a couple of minutes to copy from the disc onto the PS5 or PS4, and then it's still installing, or it's like able to play, but then the update was installing. So I'm really glad I got to play for about the first mission, half of the first mission, how they act before they fixed the game, and it was fucking terrible. They'd done away with the music for some bizarre reason. The really good soundtrack on this game, okay, and the mechanics of the enemies and stuff. Like, I was shooting people, no sound effects when I get a headshot. That was another good thing I really remembered about this game. I played this on the GameCube about 3 years ago. It's just kind of familiar in my memory. I'm not like thinking back to when it originally came out, but I did play it. I think I had it on the Xbox when it originally came out, okay? And yeah, it was terrible. And like the bodies, the dead bodies, be folding backwards and all floppy, and it was terrible. And then it said ready to the installation's complete. So I came out, went back in it, and yeah, what a difference. The soundtrack, they fixed a lot. I've done that and the bank mission, so I'm only like on mission 3, so I've only played it a bit, but yeah, I do recommend it based on my little experience with it so far. But yeah, wait for the update, or do it the way I did it. You might enjoy seeing how bad it was, but it would have been frustrating if you bought this on launch. I was tempted to, because I got fond memories of this game. If I pre-ordered this and it took months or a year later to fix it, I'd be very, very annoyed. Maybe that's why it's such a cheap game now, you know. Another game I bought, and it's still sealed. Thing with Amazon, when you buy a game, it says like what other customers went on to buy. So like I'm in the bargain basement of Amazon games now. This game is Darksiders Genesis. I had a lot of fun with. I think it was Darksiders on the PS3, I think. And I got stuck. It was brilliant, and then I got stuck. But this is more of a kind of Diablo clone, maybe, kind of game. But most of the reviews were very positive. The negative, I always check out the 5-star, but I always check out the 1-star reviews on Amazon. But the 1 stars were people that didn't know what they were getting. They thought it was another typical Darksiders game, but yeah, so they didn't do the research properly on that, I'd say. But yeah, now I know what to expect going into it. I think it'll be fun, you know. I think I paid $5, something like that for it. It wasn't a lot of money, and again, it's one of those I can probably trade it into CX, get around about my money back, store credit, you know. And I had an eBay pickup. I've been watching. I think I was watching 8 or 9 of these on eBay. It's RoboCop versus Terminator, and I was watching about at least 20 of them on eBay, and people are doing offers. One bloke, it was $24.99. plus £3.50 packaging. That was the most expensive one. But I was just watching just to see who does a good deal. And I think he gave me like a 50p discount. I'll do you a deal, 50p. I was like, are you kidding me? I paid, I think, £10 for this, including postage, with the deal came through. It isn't complete in box. But the interesting thing with this game, unless I'm mistaken, when you type in RoboCop versus Terminator, the Mega Drive version comes up, and I believe the Game Gear version, but it's not available in CEX. So this is a rare game, and it looks really good. I gotta be honest, the graphics I haven't played it yet. It only came a couple of days ago, but it's a game that I've always been looking for. And I thought, right, just jump in and buy it on eBay, you know. So yeah, happy. It's a beautiful looking case. It is missing another thing that goes on the hanger, but that's not the end of the world. Obviously, I'd rather have a manual for it. But yeah, happy to have. I am on a bit of a Master System kick lately, but there's a couple more editions coming now as well. But yeah, I'm loving the Master System at the moment. Okay, so that was my online purchases for the last week. Wow, I got a lot of games here. So today we got really early. It was still dark. I did a quick video. I went to Newport. I thought, right, I'm looking at my collection, and Kessen 3, I know I whinged about it before. But Kesson, I went all the way to Newport before, and I did on the video, if you go back a couple of months, before I said, I must have been on a week off or something, and I said, oh, the one game I want in Newport is Kesson 3, so that was the main reason, and I live in the Swansea area, so it's around about an hour on the train, you know, it's about £17-18 return on the train, so it's not like I can just nip up there, it's not like I can go to Port Talbot to Swansea 10 minutes, you know. So I went there, happy, got it, traded to some games in, got alright service in there, got home, then I realised that Kesson 2, the disc for Kesson 2 was in the Kesson 3 game, and I've already got Kesson 2, so it's really winding me up. I thought, should I buy another one? I did email CEX customer service, they kind of said, oh, go to Twitter if you got a problem. Then I got an email dialogue going basically eventually, and I explained the situation, and what I asked them to do, I said, is there a way can you contact the store? Like, I can phone them, they don't give the phone number out, but can someone contact the store and say, can you hold on to it for the next 6 to 8 weeks until I go back? If not, can they post it to either Port Talbot or Swansea CEX? It's easier for me to get to. And the short answer was, no, we can't help you, just go get a refund in one of your local stores. But I didn't want to do that, you know. So I waited, and until today, I got paid in the week, so it's been payday week, if you like. And yeah, so we went up. I went on my own today. Shout out Chris, hope your stomach's okay. Chris, he's one of the guys who normally comes with us. He had like one of those scan things down his stomach. He's suffering with a bad stomach, fucking 89 years or something like that, and he had one of those things down his throat. I'd hate it, but it's better going down the throat, he said, than going in the other way. So shout out Chris, hope we get better soon, pal. Yeah, so getting back to Kesson 3, I build things up, right? I suffer with I'm diagnosed with type O OCD, so the reason I didn't just buy a new the reason I was tempted, to buy a new one, because I can handle it, but I would rather avoid conflict. I go out of my way, even I drive a slightly longer way to work. I ride a motorbike, so I'd ride slightly longer, so I know I ramble. This is another rambling one. I changed my route to work, so slightly longer to avoid, because there's like 2 lanes going to one, and on a motorbike people can't see you, and the amount of times I nearly get knocked off. So I thought, right, avoid that road. There is another way I can go. It takes me a couple of minutes longer to get to work, but my brain's like boom, that problem will never happen again. Nice and peace. I need calm. I'm at an age where I just need calm. So I thought, to avoid the conflict with CX in Newport, I'll just buy another one. But I thought, no, they've made the mistake. But then I thought, I'll go in nice and calm. I'll go straight there. So this is what happened. I was just expecting some resistance, okay? So I went in. The guy who originally served me, I remember what he looked like. He wasn't there. So I thought, all right, here we go. Maybe they got rid of him because he fucking things up. Or he had a day off, I don't know. So I went in, I explained the situation. I showed them the game, the receipts in there. I got the email that I'd emailed head office. I said, oh, sorry to bother you. I was there, like, must have been the first or second customer of the day. I've explained what happened, put the wrong game in the thing, and they were like, right, okay. And they were like, but we're showing that we've got Kesson 3. And I said, no, but I had to explain to them how the stock file works. I said, it was a little bit, the first guy, there's a bit of resistance. He was kind of defending the store. Okay, I used to do it when I was working in retail. You know, we can't make mistakes. He had that little bit of the high ground, but I explained, if you've got I should have looked, but I didn't need to. I said, if you've got a Kesson 2 case on the shop floor, yeah, then I've got the game for that. And I guarantee you showing one Kesson 3, I bet you that's a reprinted one. And they did go and check, right? And they was like, oh, right, okay. And then the other manager, or the most senior person in, and he said the brilliant words, I apologise about that. We'll sort it for you now. I didn't have to say anything. They just put the disc in there. And fucking boom. So shout out Newport CX. You did the right thing in the end. But there wasn't anything. I did pick up a couple of games. Oh, actually, there's one game that they weren't showing in Cardiff, okay? So it was worth me going back there, okay? And maybe that game will turn out to be an amazing game, and it was fate, okay? But yeah, now I have Kesson 3 case, which I already had, but now I've got Kesson 3, baby! Yeah, so happy days. Welcome to the collection, Kesson 3, baby! A game they had, it's just been coming down in price. I was going to buy this when I first picked up my PS5, is Immortals Sphinx Rising. It's down to £8 now, and I want to beef up my PS5 collection. Not in a mad hurry, but any game under £10, and I'm not sure if this is out on the PS4, but yeah, I just thought, yeah, let's check it out. It's a Ubisoft game. Sorry, I feel like I'm about to sneeze, you know. So apologies in advance if a sneeze comes out all over everyone. But yeah, I haven't played it yet, obviously. But yeah, it looks pretty cool, you know. The game then, the best game they had there is Odin Sphere. I can't get that sticker off. I was on the train on the way home, peeling all my stickers off. You'll see how many games I got now. But this was like a sticker underneath the sticker. It does look like it was an original CEX sticker. I think CEX are using different stickers, because years ago they used to be fucking terrible stickers, didn't they? But this is, what's that game? Dragon's Crown, is it? I think this is a remake of a game that came out on the PS2. I was going to get that game. That's £18. This is a bit cheaper than that. I think it was 12. But this is the store I was trading games in. But yeah, I do like the look of it. I think you get to play as all the different characters. I don't think you choose a character and that's your character throughout the game. I think it's different chapters or something, and you play as different characters. I might be completely making that up, but that's as I think I'm thinking of the right game there, okay? And the other game I picked up was Battlefield 2 Modern Combat for the Xbox 360. These are the Battlefield games that were really good. I had never played this one, so I had a tank on the cover, and I thought, yeah, fucking right. £1 or something like that. Happy days. Okay, so that was CX in Newport. I was in and out of there 10-15 minutes, something like that. The interesting thing, though, there was a guy next to me, came with 2 massive bags. He's trading in a Wii U, a Nintendo 2DS. Is it the new Nintendo 2DS? A stack of games. And I was looking, he had some sealed games. I was so tempted to say, mate, meet me around the corner and I'll give you cash or something, while they'll give you store credit or something. But yeah, they just didn't look impressed. I don't know. I don't think they're on commission, are they? But the guy serving him wasn't having a good start to his shift, you know. But yeah, so I didn't then go to. Normally, when we go to Newport, we go to I think it's Sin City Comics. It's a pretty decent comic store, but they've really good artwork. I had a look the night before if there was anything new in there. They did have a new Berserk artwork, but it's out of stock. And I haven't hung all the artwork that I've got. I got a backlog of artwork to frame and put up on my walls, okay? So I didn't even go there. I thought, I'm on a mission, okay? And I was itching, and I just thought, right, nearly happened in Super Tomato. I just pictured me going to CX in Cardiff, and the game I've wanted this game for donkey's years, right? I just had visions of someone having it just before me, so I was almost jogging back to the train station to get the earliest train back to Cardiff, okay? And then I was power walking then on a mission, like, do you know what I mean? I had visions of like Cardiff half marathon, all the fucking people running at the front, then Tony with his fucking backpack overtaking them. I'm on gaming hunting mode, you know. But then I thought, right, what else can go wrong? It's going to be in shit condition. It's not going to have a manual. I probably would have bought it even if it didn't have a manual. I just wanted to see the disc and the case was in half decent condition. Even if it was an alright condition case, I would have bought it. But that game is, yes, I've got it. Capcom versus SNK. Look at that. Oh, I've done it. I'm so happy. I'm in shock how good a good condition this is in. It's got the manual as well. I didn't even look at the manual yet. The disc is fine as well. Ah, yes! Happy fucking days. If you're new to the channel, Capcom vs SNK 2 was my second favourite game of all time, okay? And I've honestly thought I've never ever seen this game in the wild, okay? I thought I was going to play this on the Dreamcast. I have seen the Dreamcast version twice in my life. I remember these things, you know. I can't remember what I had for lunch, but I can remember how many times I see this in the last 15 years, you know. But I'm so happy. And I went there, zoom in and out of everyone. And I think a speed camera did go off. But so if the bus was coming past, it might have clocked the bus was going like 50 miles an hour in a 30, but it was actually me going that speed, okay? But they had it in the window. They had it in a very good place. So I was hoping it would have been hard to find to give, you know, because I wanted it. But I as soon as I went round the corner, I could see CX. My eyes just went, it was like fate. I thought, that looks like it. I was going closer. There it is. There was no queue. I think Cardiff CX opens at 9:30. So I'd been to Newport CX at 9 o'clock. I was there, and I was about almost 20 to 10. I was in another city, in another CX. Okay, so I think Productive Tony was out and about today, right? So I didn't even look at any of the other games. Okay, I just went to the till. I said, "Can I have a look at the game you got in the window?" Yeah, okay. Point it out. So I pointed it out like that. Great. And he went, yeah, it's got the manual, and I showed me the disc, and I was nearly hugging the guy. Do you know what I mean? I might have, no, I kissed him, but I didn't hug him. Do you know what I mean? Because that's weird. Kissing's fine, random strangers, but don't hug people in Cardiff, okay? They're still upset about the Swans last week. That's 3 wins in a row. Anyway, no, this is a gaming channel, okay? But yeah, so happy days. This is my holy grail. I've got another game that's almost a holy grail, but it's what I would say completes my GameCube collection. I don't think there's another game I need for my GameCube, but we'll get to that later. But yeah, so I bought that. Then I went and had a look at what else they had in the store, okay? So nostalgia is probably what plays a part in this. I got Thundercats to the DS. It looks amazing, okay? I hope the soundtrack, that's my one thing, I hope the soundtrack is on there, you know. It is complete in box as well. Nice, sexy, chunky manual, okay. I remember, me and my brother loved this. I as I'm sure any 80s kid loved this. I remember I've been a page boy twice in my life. Once for my auntie and once for my uncle. And I never forget when my uncle got married, they said to me and my brother, they said, if you're really good, you can pick anything. So they bought it before. And they said, what do you want? So both me and my brother wanted Thundercats figures. They had these like switches on the back that moves the arms. So my brother had, I can't remember their names. I had this guy. And my brother had that guy. So it was like, yeah, we had to dress up in all these posh. I remember I had to wear a dicky bow, pink dicky bow. I was only about 25. No, I was only about 9 or 10, something like that. But I vague memory of the wedding, but I got good memories of in the reception playing with my new Thundercats toy. I had the Thundercats tank, battle tank, wherever. I really was into this. So I'm really happy. I've heard it's not the best game. I don't think you can block in it. I think it's just one attack. Attack, jump and attack is the only 2 buttons that do anything, you know. So yeah, I was another really excited to get stuck into that. Next to it, they had Prince of Persia, The Forgotten Sands. Again, it's got a shitty CX label I can't get off. This was $2 or £2. So yeah, I'm showing my DS some love lately. So for £2, I'll give it a go, you know. Another cheaper game, Ruse. Don't Believe What You See. It's a Ubisoft game. Again, this is £1 or £2, something like that. It's like a strategy kind of game. some days I'm really in the mood to play these, you know, like a lazy Sunday afternoon or something, and you've literally got nothing to do. This is right up my alley. So yeah, I picked that up. I picked up Black for the Xbox. I've got it on the PS2, but I think I'll just run that a little bit smoother. I'm going to play this in the next couple of weeks or months, years, decade, whatever. Yeah, but I just wanted that in my Xbox collection as well. I think it will run smoother. That was only a couple of quid as well. Okay, going for my only on Xbox collection. Project Gotham Racing 2. I've got the first one. Now, I'm not guaranteed, but I'm pretty confident every single CEX in the UK, in the world, has got Project Gotham Racer 2. But not every CX has got this version. They've got the classics. So I've been playing the waiting game. I think it's £1. Okay. And again, I'm not in a hurry. I am going for a full only on Xbox collection. But I spent a lot of money today. Oh my God, I spent a lot of money. So they had other ones, but I thought, okay, £1, I'm slowly getting them. Being sensible. Have you seen how much I've fucking spent? I'm trying to be sensible, let's say, but completely in box. This game looks fucking brand new. So yeah, happy and welcome to the collection, Project Gotham Racing. A game, I get confused with these games, okay? So I got Under Night in Birth, or Uni. Now there's two versions of this game. This is Excel Late ST. I think this is the vanilla version, or the other one. I got the other one, and I love that game. I just want to see what the difference is. No, like Street Fighter 4. I think it was 3 versions. I'm for some fighting games, I like to consider myself almost like an amateur historian. So I'm just curious. It was only 5-6 quid, and you don't see that game everywhere. I know the newer one is a masterpiece. So yeah, I think it's got like a 10 plus hour story mode in there as well. I love a good story mode in my fighting games. Then I picked up Battlefield 5. I was told, when I was talking to the boys in work, I was talking about Call of Duty World War II. And I loved World War II and that era. I did school projects on it. World War One, you know, it was. When you think about it in history, it wasn't actually that long ago. And then one of the boys said, "Oh, you probably love Battlefield 5 then." And I played Battlefield 1. Someone gave me that game when it just came out. When I was working in Jack Jones in Cardiff. When the boy goes, I'll lend it to you. And no, he said, I'll give it to you. I assumed he meant lend it to me. He just give it to me, one of these students. So thank you. I can't remember your name, but thank you very much. I did enjoy it, but it was like scenarios rather than a story mode. I like a good story and get to know the characters and stuff like that. So apparently this is more of a story mode. I might be completely wrong, but based on what some of the lads were saying. But anything... These games are a masterpiece to look at, okay? So visually, yeah, I might play that tomorrow if I get a chance, you know? What else did I buy in there then? I got... Oh, I was the guy, right? I bought 2 animes, okay? So, Ruby, or WRBY, Volume 1. I've had my eye on this franchise for quite a while, since BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle, because this is mentioned in it, and I thought, is it a game? Or I didn't know. Then I've seen the books in Waterstones, so I thought, okay. And they had Volume 1, 2, 3, and 4, and I hate it when you've only got 2, 3, or like when the books I'm looking to get into, they haven't got Volume 1, they got loads of 2s, 3s, 4s, etc. I'm always the guy whinging, and I think, what dickhead's just going to buy Volume 1? Sorry, I'm the guy. I don't know. It looks good. It's got a couple of reviews and stuff on there, so I'll keep you posted on that. I'm going to be watching more movies, anime this week, because last week I hardly watched anything. If you watch one of my videos, I've had a ear infection, so my ear's been completely blocked, and work has been a ball ache because people are talking to me, you know, having a laugh with your mates in work, banter. I'm like, what? I can't hear what they're saying. So I haven't really been. You don't realise how much you need your hearing, you know. But yeah, so anyway, it's all working now. Anyway, And oh yes, another one I'm looking forward to is Berserk, the Golden Age Arc 1, The Egg of the King. So this is the movie. I think there's 3 of them. But I gotta be honest, Guts is very fast becoming one of my favourite fictional characters of all time. He's so fucking cool, you know? And I like the fact that he's had a hard upbringing, isn't he? I'm not saying I can relate to the guy, but I love the fact that all the odds, he should have died. He should have died at birth, the way he was born. Then he should have died every day was a struggle, you know, and he really works hard. Like, he swings that massive sword, but whenever he gets downtime, he's always training and trying to improve himself, and I love that about him. So anything Berserk I see now, I'm just picking up. So this was a good couple of quid, mind. This was quite pricey, but you don't see it everywhere. I don't even think it's available on Amazon. So yeah, I might watch that tonight, actually. Okay. Then I did some Tony specials because I've messed around by CX. I thought, right, I'll treat myself now to some Tony specials. I won't go into exactly what they are, but my mates know. But in a roundabout way then, Tony specials is when I own the game on digital and I pick the games up as well, okay? So I'm double dipping, if you like. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and when they're digital games, I forget I got them. Like, I got Contra. I bought Contra Collection. I'd love to have a physical of that, but I've been playing that quite a lot this week, you know. But I'll talk about that in another video. So Ni no Kuni 2, I picked that up. This is amazing. This ticks a lot of boxes. This is one of the most addictive games you can buy. Do you know what I mean? When I say addicting, it's when you build in your city, like you literally start off with a field and then you build like your castle and it just expands, and then you go around and you've got to recruit people, and then they got certain skills, so you got to match the jobs they do to the skill set and stuff like that, and everybody's contributing. Oh, I said it right first time. But yeah, that is brilliant. So really happy to have that in the collection. The Witcher 3, The Wild Hunt, and this is the game of the year. So it's got the Hearts of Stones, Blood and Wine, over 800 awards. Yeah, it's 801. It's the Tony Award for the Tony Special, baby. Yeah, so happy to have that in the collection. Everybody's played that game. It's a fucking masterpiece. Thief. I had this when it first came out. I don't think I had the is it the bank mission? I have got that now though. Yeah, I had this the day it came out because Thief on the Xbox was one of my favourite Xbox games. It's okay. Do you know what I mean? Some things they do a lot of things right, but there's a few things a little bit of a mess if I'm being honest. So but yeah, it's an old game. It's not expensive, so I grabbed that. Sniper Elite 3, another game. This is a game that I played. I had this on my birthday one year, but these sniper games, they're like, I haven't played them since my drinking days. So I used to be drinking 1-2 bottles of wine a night, and I just like they were the perfect pace for I'm not saying perfect pace for an alcoholic. I'll say I'm not saying I was, and I can't say I was an alcoholic because I haven't been diagnosed as an alcoholic, but if you're playing a fighting game, you're too busy, your hands and your brains are too busy to drink. Do you know what I mean? But this game, these kind of games are slow pace. Right, I'll stay here now by hiding around this corner. I'll pick my bottle of wine up, I'll put it down, then I'll go over there, then I'll have some more wine, and I'll just get fucking hammered playing these games, you know. And everybody knows if you never played these, my favourite thing is, say you get a headshot, when the bullet thing, it follows the bullet, the camera follows the bullet spinning, and like it goes in and it does like this X-ray, almost like Mortal Kombat-esque finishing move kind of thing, where it just goes through the skull, through the brain. It's graphic as fuck, but yeah, I'm looking forward to getting back into that. Okay, here's my Halloween game then. Here's my Halloween game, Alien Isolation, baby. Sorry, that lighting is pretty bad. Let's put that on there. Yeah, Alien Isolation. Love this. I put a ton of hours into this. I'm told I was right at the end. It got too much. I will add as well, I was playing this. I waited for it to go dark when I'd play it. I played it with the headphones on. I was in the world, you know. But it's a fantastic story. If you didn't know, you play as Ripley's daughter. So no, like in Aliens, that scene where Ripley finds out that her daughter was 50 something and she passed away. She was ill. What she'd actually been up to, though, is she went looking for her mother, you know, so she's a chip off the old block, as they say. But yes, really good story. Visually, it's fantastic, but it is scary, okay? Very, very scary game. Assassin's Creed Origins. This is up there with one of my favourite Assassin's Creed games. I played this a year ago on digital. It's nice to have a physical copy of it now, you know. Yeah, not much more to say about that. And Skyrim, baby. Yeah, it's got all the bump in there, you know. So everybody's got Skyrim in their collection now, haven't they? It's cheap as chips. And this is the special edition, so they've remastered it and all that shit. So that was what I got in CEX in Cardiff. Then I went to Super Tomato. I was tempted not to go because I'd spent my budget for the next 10 years. No, I'd spent my budget, but I thought, no, I will go, just have a look, because what the owner does in Super Tomato, he's got a really good Facebook presence. He always posting all his new stuff that's coming in, and it was a GameCube game that I really wanted. I didn't expect him to still have it in stock, because he posted over a week ago that this game just came through the door. But he opens at 11 o'clock, so I thought I was out to CEX Cardiff by about 10:15, so I thought, right, I'll go get something to eat now, and there's like a TV movie merchandise store in Cardiff. It's pretty cool, and they had a hat in there about a year ago then. It's a Jurassic Park camouflage hat. It looked really cool. I tried it on. I thought, yeah, I like that. Now put it back. And then every time I'd gone back, he didn't have it. So I wonder if they've got it. And to cut a long story short, this is the hat. So, still got the tag on it. It's got the official Jurassic Parks. This is official merch, guys. Look how cool I look. How fucking cool do I look? I look like I work on the park. Oh, man, I gotta go clean up some T-Rex shit. Did the Raptors get out again? I don't know what I was impression of. But yeah, so I'm happy with that. It's something I wanted. I look cool as fuck, I'm not gonna lie. So I wasted a bit of time in there. Then I went to Super Tomato. I strolled in there, you know, nowhere near this 50 mile an hour speed I was going to CEX, because he's slightly outside of town. So I've taken my time. I did actually walk the long way around. I went almost to where I used to live around the Cateys. Just trip down memory lane, as they say, you know. And he wasn't open. I went there, it was about 11:05. I don't want to be that guy waiting outside. Come on, mate, open up. So it was about 5:05. Tried the door. I knew he was locked because he had like the cleaning in progress sign was right by the door. I thought, right, okay. I'll go sit on the wall, give him 5 minutes. Went on his Facebook just in case he's not well or something, you know, and he might post it not open today, because he does that sometimes. Then I saw a father and son go in there. The father was around about my age, but it was really nice. When I was in there, I'll stay with them then. It was really nice because it's a tiny shop. I'm not always listening, taking notes. What did he say? Then what did he say? It's really nice. The young, they were looking at the Mega Drive games, and the boy was saying like, "Oh yeah, this is valuable. This is." I think they were collecting expensive games or valuable games rather than to play. But it was nice to see that a father, like if I ever have a son, I've got a dog, Rossi, but Rossi he's not into the games as much as I am. You know, he does like Street Fighter. But his pause, he does beat me, going my own way, he's much better than me at every fighting game. But anyway, sorry, going back, It was nice to see. I think if I have a son or daughter, I'd love them to get into video games, but it's nice that the kid was about 10 talking about Mega Drive games. Do you know what I mean? He didn't care about the PS4 and the Switch games over here. They didn't even look at them. He was just looking at the retro stuff. So shout out father and son. Then there was a couple then. They were students, so early 20s, and they were looking around, and he was asking like, oh, have you got an original controller for the NES? So he was into his retro gaming as well. Again, I'm always listening, making notes. My notepad was full by the time I got out of there. And I'll do this game then. And then I'd asked about, they'd left for a couple of minutes. He said, oh, we'll be back now. And then they had Ikaruga. That was the game that I really wanted. I got it here. Okay. Oh my God. Look at it. It is complete in box. Look at the condition of that. That's minty. Other than sealed, the disc is perfect. You know what I mean? Whoever traded this in, there was Paper Mario was in there as well. A load of big hitter games. I'm not interested in that game, but this is the game I've wanted for Donkey Kong years, you know. So it nearly wasn't mine though. So this couple were in there. I was already talking to the owner. How are you? Blah, blah, blah. He's getting married. He's having a month. He's going to Japan for a month, he was saying. The shop will be open. Someone else is going to be running it for him. And he's getting married. So he's got a big month or so ahead of him. So I was talking to him. But I asked him how much this was, okay? And it was very cheap for what it sells for on eBay at that price, you know, CIB. I was like, yeah, okay, I'll probably get that. But then this couple came back in and literally, it was a little bit rude, I suppose, but I didn't mind. You know what I mean? I got all day, and Chris was in hospital in Newport, and I was trying to slowing it down because there was a chance Chris could have met me in Cardiff. So I was like almost stalling as well. If I knew I had a train to catch, I would have just, I'll buy that and been in and out of there. So I was just chatting to the owner, you know, and he's a really nice man. And this couple came back in and like continued the conversation they were having when they left, and I said, oh, okay. And he went like, and then he saw where I was. He goes, oh, sorry mate, like as if was I being served, because I had 2 Master System games, man. I said, no, you go ahead. And I did another. I always do 3 laps in there, right? So I was like, I'll do my second lap. I was having a look because he's got so much amazing stuff in there. He's even got a Neo Geo in there. It's not for sale though, unfortunately. He's got the Steel Battalion massive controller. So I was just playing around with that. But then the bloke said, oh, how much is Ikaruga and Paper Mario? I picked them up as well. I thought, oh, fuck's sake, I've let him go in front of me and he's going to fucking buy it from under me. So when he said the prices, Paper Mario's over £100. I went, oh, right, okay. He said, what time do you close? I'll come back for that then. I was thinking, no, you won't come back for it. So I bought that straight away when he'd left. I thought, right, and it would have been interesting because it saved an awkward moment, because maybe the owner would have said to me, well, you asked about it first, do you want to buy it or not? And I probably, with my anxiety and stuff, said, no, you have it, and then really fucking regretted it after. So yeah, I picked up Ikaruga. I'm really happy with it. I would say now, Chibi Robo, maybe. I've almost got a complete, from what I'm interested in, a complete GameCube collection. Unless I discover another game. Yeah, I've got bloody Raw now, haven't I? I think I'm done with the GameCube collecting. So my Master System then, still having some love. I just bought Super Kickoff. It is complete in box as well. It's got the manual. Again, shout out, someone did let me know in the comments before, US Gold are the ones that have the white cartridges. So yeah, if in case you were ever wondering, so I bought that. It looks like a laugh. It was literally £2-3, you know. So yeah, happy to have that in the collection. I need to get into football games. Everyone works on about FIFA. Maybe I'll start at the bottom and work my way up to current FIFA, you know. And again, what I really appreciated then, I bought Alien 3 as well. Making sure I haven't got that. No, I definitely haven't got that. I picked this game up loads, put it back. He had 3 of these, okay? So the other 2 had like slices in them, and it was a slice through the plastic and the cover art. So I picked up the best condition one, okay? and I didn't even think. It didn't have a manual, but there was 3 there, right? And when I paid for this, he said, oh, have a look in the other 2. There's 3 here. Have a look. See if the manual's in there. Just take the manual out of that one, put it in there. Brilliant. A lot of places, right? So that's really good customer service. You can clearly see I'm a game collector and how important completing box is to us. It's not the end of the world, because the most important thing is the cartridge, then the box, then the manual. So if you can have all 3, happy fucking days, isn't it? But a lot of places would charge. I know Swansea Market, for example, if it hasn't got a manual, it does say on the price thing, no manual, and it's cheaper, so they charge more for it. You could have like charge £1, £2 more. But no, he was very good. So that I was very well impressed with that, you know. So shout out Super Tomato in Cardiff. And the last thing I bought, I'm a sucker for these, is Mean Machines Sega magazine. I got no idea what year this is, and there's normally a date. But what basically when I first started going there, you'd have a pile of like Sega, Mean Machines Sega, Mean Machines PlayStation. He didn't have any Total Nintendo magazines. He's got a Nintendo, I'm not sure what they're called, but I grew up with the Sega and the PlayStation magazines I was more into. I regret not picking more of them up. He's got 2 or 3 magazines left. Yeah, so I've always tried to pick one up. So I grabbed this one, and nothing really stood out. I love, obviously, the Judge Dredd artwork on there. He had some more expensive magazines. Maybe I bought them. There was a nice write-up about Tekken 2. Soul Blade was in one of them. Maybe they were in the same magazine. But I haven't done this read with Tony for a while, so I'll do another one. I got a couple of these, I call them retro magazines, but they are, because they're retro, not the magazine called Retro Magazine or Retro Gamer Magazine. But yeah, that's what I picked. That was the last thing I picked up. I think that is everything. Let me just check on the phone. Yeah, that is everything. I didn't have anything else to add. I look cool as fuck. I'm going to go do my shift now, and I'm working on the T-Rex gate today on Jurassic Park, so it's quite boring. I got to feed him a goat. I got to press a button, and like this this platform lift thing. So I got to put the goat on the platform, chain him up, and then it goes up, and then people, all the kids then come up in their posh cars, the Mercedes cars, and watch. And it's yeah, it's really good for the kids, that is. But with the T-Rex, they're more intelligent than people realise. I call now, I go caca, caca, like that, and the T-Rex comes running, so he knows the goat is there. Because sometimes, before I did that on the other shifts, he doesn't know they're there, you know, so the people are waiting. Sorry, my imagination's out of this world sometimes. Okay, so we're gonna cut it off there. Let me know what you think of my pickups. Anyone else go game hunting today? Let me know what you picked up. Where's the remote? We're not going to press the button now. I think we will do my outro in Halloween mode, you know. Thank you very much for watching. Love you. Bye. Press the